Company of Heroes, the best World War II RTS. Although there's not too many of them, the graphics are amazing. Everything is destructible. I'm licking THQ's balls for such a good game. Like, this game is amazing. You can throw down barbed wire, throw down tank traps. I mean, just the graphics are... Company of Heroes. This is a great game. Great World War II RTS for the PC. You zoom in there on the graphics. I run this game on the low graphics, and honestly, the lowest of the low graphics are up-to-date, best graphics I've ever played with an RTS. It's not so much, build them up, go kill them. In a way it is, but you can play Annihilation mode, which is build them up, type kill them. But you also capture points, just like in Steel Soldiers. You need to capture points, like munition points and oil points and stuff, so you have resources constantly coming in. You don't have like peons going out and chopping down trees or getting gold from gold mines. You have, men, engineers that capture points. They can also be riflemen. And what's awesome about this game is just all, you can be riflemen, you can be a sniper, and all these were in World War II. I mean, it's just such a great game. THQ, I'm, seriously on my knees giving it a little Jansen to their boss, because this game is so good. I love it, can play it over and over. Single player, amazing. You won't be disappointed with the single player. Also, multiplayer, unbelievable. Play LAN or internet, you can play. And it actually goes back to like Command and Conquer Yuri's Revenge, where if you do a quick match, it matches you up to someone of your skill level to play 1v1 to get rank online. Or you can do custom matches, just like Yuri's Revenge, where it doesn't show rank, it counts as a basic match, where you can play 2v2 with friends, 2v2 versus computers, hard enemies, experts, stuff like that. And it's just such a great game by Relic and THQ, and I recommend this game over and over again for a very long time, because this, in my opinion, has set World War II RTS games. Call of Duty. I'm speechless in a way when I see this game. And War No One Fights Alone, made by Activision. This game, this World War II FPS, set the line of every FPS after this game. And I mean that. Call of Duty, and Call of Duty its expansion pack United Offensive, amazing games. Amazing games. Single player, amazing. Graphics, amazing. The graphics on the people, amazing. Graphics on terrain, amazing. Multiplayer, amazing. Playing with up to, I think, 32 people, maybe even 64. It's just amazing, being Russia, being a German soldier, being American soldier, being a British soldier, all different weapons, different grenades, different pistols. Nothing is the same for, each army. It's so realistic online, just, playing in servers, so many different maps. The maps, there's not one map I don't like in either of these games. United Offensive, you can get in vehicles, jeeps, tanks, have tank wars. Such a great game. Both of these games are so amazing. I can talk forever about these games, and I really would if I could. Call of Duty, when it first came out, went and got it, played it, loved it, and then they released a patch that kind of messed up the sniper rifle real quick. They got so much complaints that Activision cares about the people and came out with another patch fixing their old patch with the problem with the sniper rifle. So ever since then we've been playing these games. I think on Xfire it says I played this game over 586 hours. That's a lot, and that's Xfire counting it, and I got Xfire like a few months after I got that game. And then United Offensive, I played this game just as much online, rifles only, because I'm a man. I'll say this right now, I believe people who use autos are just spraying prayers. I really don't think it takes a lot of skill to get in a server with an automatic gun. Spawn, throw a few grenades, and then, just run through, shooting people. That takes no skill at all. Not saying grenades don't take any skill. If you see two guys go in a building one way and you throw a grenade through a window, then they'll be running out, and if you have a rifle, a skilled weapon, then you pick them off. But I play rifles only, so if you want to see me in a server, I'll be in a rifle only server. I love Capture the Flag, love Deathmatch, love TDM, and both of these games offer it. I don't play those games as much anymore, and you may be asking yourself why. Well, I'll tell you why. Because Activision and Infinity Ward released Call of Duty 2, the best FPS game I've played ever in my life. The graphics are amazing. It goes from having an FPS, Call of Duty, regular Call of Duty graphics engine, and they doubled or tripled it. Amazing. Amazing online. The graphics in single player are so great, and usually multiplayer they'll change, they'll slim down. They're the same. Single player, well worth it. $60, I would pay that for just single player. Multiplayer, I'd just pay $60 for it. It's amazing. I play this game so much and it never gets old. That's what's so great about this game, is it really never gets old. Playing rifles only, getting respect in servers, going in, not being known, playing 6-7 rounds in the same server, being known, and people having respect for you for only using rifle. And I don't use pistols or grenades either, because what skill is it? Like I said, is spawn and toss a grenade. It takes no skill. You should earn a kill. You should use a rifle only, bolt action, not automatic rifle. Those really aren't rifles. Pistols. What skill is it to if you're battling someone, to whip out a pistol and a Colt and just start firing? You use your rifle and bash, or shoot, or lay down and just shoot up. I mean, there's so many possibilities with this game. Like I said, Call of Duty, set the pace for FPS games, but Call of Duty 2 just comes in and Call of Duty got Game of the Year, and Call of Duty 2 definitely will get it, and it's just such a great game. I could go on and on about it, but really, just go out and buy this game. If I play this game constantly, I'm always willing to play with new people. It's just such a great game, and this game will never get old, and I will play this game for a very long time. So if there was one game out of all these games that I recommend, FPS would be Call of Duty 2. If your computer can run it, it doesn't take too much to run it, but it's a really great game. FPS, I recommend Call of Duty 2 as number 1 on my list. The number 1 RTS, I have to say, besides Command & Conquer: The First Decade, Company of Heroes. It is a newer game. Your computer does have to be up to date, but besides Command & Conquer: The First Decade, besides all these great games, in every one of them you won't be disappointed, I recommend Company of Heroes. And overall, I really wouldn't have bought a game if I didn't think it was, well worth the money. A few games like Warcraft 3, Frozen Throne, Magic and stuff, not worth it, and Doom 3, but some games you go in with high expectations and then they're ruined when you start playing them. So my suggestion for all those gamers out there, when you get a game, don't read too much about it. Don't look at too many screens or trailers, or about the explosions. I honestly feel it's better when you play a game to play it firsthand. Don't see an explosion in the trailer, experience it when you get to mission 3 and you finally have tanks to build and can experience explosions. I think sometimes trailers kind of take away from the game, the newness of the game. A game's released, I hear a lot of people say, yeah, I saw 6 trailers about it, and stuff like that. It kind of ruins it. Instead, if you buy a game brand new and play from the first mission and unlock, now at the 5th mission you can build this and that, it honestly, in my opinion, just makes the game so much better.